Morning, guys. It's that time again. It's actually a strange one today because it's a Saturday. We're starting the Daines-Lowe Weekly on a Saturday.
You've got the camera right way around this morning, Jack.
Yeah, following on from the strugglers' top tips of how to do a YouTube film. Camera's the other way around, looking right at you.
Yeah, it's the A-team in today, guys. It's a Saturday morning. I've been here since 5. Jack told us in about 7.
7 o'clock, lovely.
Chunky's here. It's the A-team.
Chunky.
You can't see 10 metres in front of your face for fog.
It's foggy.
But it's the big lift today, guys, the big lift.
We're going to get sorted out with straps, strops, chains, lifting gear, and get down there and watch these guys lift these lift quarter cabin on. Yep. First stop, coffee from the local fruit and veg emporium, or as we call it, the garage. Coffee. It's all go in here this morning. Mainly Daines-Lowe. Chunky. Now doing Sam's coffee. All his sugars. Look at this. It's daylight. Oh my word. Oh my word. Hello, mate. That's in the air. Look at the size of this crane, man. Look at the size of it. And the trailer. Oh my word. He's got to try and manoeuvre it out of here yet. It's going to be fun. I can't believe it's in the air, nearly on the trailer. It's ridiculous behaviour. Mate, it is insane.
We can get it on them pads for you boys, we'll get it on. He just found a £50 note.
No, he never.
Yeah, with Chinese writing on it. Go and ask him. £50 note you found on there, fell out the floor.
Well, look at that, as ours. We bought that.
I said, put it in the pocket, mate. He just found a Chinese £50 note. Fell out the floor. Yeah. Chinese one.
Yeah. Look at this. Chunky's on the recycling struggle. He's found a nice bit of timber, dry stored for 25 years. Yeah. Lovely. One of the lifters, one of the old boys, one of the steersmen, one of the linesmen, liftmen, found a 50 yen note or something underneath it. Or a Chinese £50 note. I'm not sure they're a thing, to be honest. They don't tend to use British pounds in China. Anyway. Look at this crane though. Look at that. Absolute weapon of a crane. And they reckon, now we've hard stood the bit in front of the portal cabin pads, but they're going to be able to lift it on. Which means if I've got the measurements wrong for the pads, there's a lot more people and a lot more cost riding on it. Lovely, that's what I like. Bit of a jeopardy. It's basically on, guys. I lifted it a piece pissed, didn't it?
It's happening, people. Our new yard is coming together, and this is the main feature. It's going to be shop, tea hut, office, shitter.
We're going to clad it in barn board, so similar to these buildings here.
It'll look like that all the way up.
Yeah, so it'll be look a bit more professional barn
Plus
type thing.
It'll look like the one on top. We've got one on top. Over the one on the bottom, we're going to board right through, so it looks like a whole building.
So our one on top is only about the same distance as those, no, a bit longer. So it's only a little, so it's sort of half the length of this, but in the middle. So there'll be a quarter at each end open, and we're going to board all the way down, so it won't look like it's two separate buildings. And then me and Sam are going to have a patio with bifold doors at this end, so we can look out over the yard. Not this yard, obviously. Yeah. Right, so the crane. Look at the size of these legs. So these are the rear legs, and obviously the front legs extend even further to carry that bit of kit. Now the guy operating it said that he's had 17 tons on the end of this. He reckons the port cabin weighs about 8 ton, given the...
He worked that out by the...
how many booms, yeah, how much boom length he's got and how much struggle the hydraulics had.
If we all had that sort of boom length, Jack, we'd be happy men, wouldn't we?
Yeah. I mean, everyone needs an extra inch. We're going to try and get a couple of extra inches on these legs when we get down there. These jack legs, we're going to try and lower them slightly, because we've got to get underneath there and board it out. Because what we haven't done is, like they've done here, is they've put main sort of runner supports all the way along. Because I imagine the floor is pretty bad without them, given its age. So we'll have to do that when we get down the yard. Not today, obviously. I've actually got an excuse to use the flashers. Not on a private road today, you see, so I can actually use the flashers. Sam's got his on. They've got theirs, and they've got to try and get out of this yard now. Obviously you can see I made it down there, they've got to come around that end, through here and out, and then we're heading that way to Hayville, so I'm going to race ahead, stop traffic, he's going to do the same. Yeah, lovely. Well, they made it out the yard. They made it out the yard. Operation Move Porter Cabin is in effect.
Daines-Lowe logistics / heavy movement / new office time.
And a big shout out as well to David Watson Transport. We used these guys to move the screen the other week. Great, we had a great experience. And then we used them to move this, and actually they've been a good bunch of lads.
Next move might be for free.
Yeah,
Free
you
for the
buy
price
two,
of two.
you buy two, you get one free.
Exactly, it might end up being the case, guys.
Yeah, David Watson Transport, based out of Earls Cone, I think, Essex. Before we even arrived, it was already up in the air pretty much. Right. Right.
I like the company vehicle. Good, isn't it?
Top man here. Right, so I'm at the end of the road. Just blocked it off. Try and stop any cars coming down. It's a tight road. Hopefully no one tries to turn down here, because they ain't going to get past it. It's going to take them a little while to get down here as well, so someone's going to have to wait for a bit. No one's coming down here yet though. A lot of traffic. Lovely. Gonna come from down there, it is. Bosh. Well, I just spoke to Sam. They're just coming round sort of S-bends about a mile down the road. So any minute now, they should be coming around this corner. That's the plan. Right, so the plan is he's going to back in round to where we are now, jackknife the trailer and get his cab round so he's nearer the point, centre point, and then he's pretty certain he can get him on these pads, which will be lovely. But it means we've got 2 big telehandlers for no reason, but rather have them and not need them. Struggler, rather have them than not need them, or need them and not have them. So that's the plan. Bring it in here, along here, jackknife his truck round, lift it onto these pads. Bish, bash, bosh. Lovely. So it's been like they were booked in to come at 8. It's only 9, and we're here. That's a 2-hour job for them. Professionals, you see. Old David Watson Transport. So a little hiccup, guys. The track went slack yesterday on the 9-tonner. We only tied up the other day, and it turns out that the bearing has gone on that front roller. It's a sealed bearing, so we can't grease them. I imagine it's probably one of them things that happens on these. So we've got to get a new bearing. I don't know whether that involves getting a whole new roller and slider. But yeah, yeah, we need that. Lovely. Scunting, is that the technical term? Andy says that's scunting. It's scunt on the back wheel, you see. I mean, the hardcore's hard, but because they're pushing such much weight on that back axle, turn to turn, it's a scunting, Andy's technical term. With the hardcore, so they've had a bit of a shunt. They're going to try again. Look at the steer on that back axle. They're not scratching their heads yet, which is a good sign, I hope. Well, it's in. He did what he wanted to do. He jackknifed himself between the pads and the portal cabin. We've got some lovely lifting pads they have.
Yeah.
Look at these bad boys. Yeah. These. Serious bit of kit. One day, guys. Well, one day maybe, who knows? It's a lovely bit of kit. Well, I said earlier, I said now it's not only do I have to get embarrassed just for you lot, it's all David Watson that they're in the wrong place.
Yeah, we don't think of the team on that one, mate.
They're in the right place, mate.
It looks wider.
That's 4 metres from centre to centre, 4.2 metres from centre, 4.4 from centre to centre, and the legs are 4.4 apart.
Looks wider. But then
Well, it looks to be deceiving. Yeah,
can't they?
Exactly.
When you tell her it's 10 inch, it's probably only 6. It's an enjoyable day at Daines-Lowe.
It's a cold day at Daines-Lowe.
Yeah, transferable skills you see with us. What you'll see next week is a lot of swearing because we can't level the hardcore quick enough because now the 9-tonner's out of action because of lack of maintenance.
No.
That's what I put it down to.
No, that's a non-greasable bearing.
Lack of maintenance.
There's no maintenance
I bet
involved,
you would
mate.
get it off. We could have greased that somehow. I guarantee it. I put money on it.
He's going to put £1 on it.
No, I'll put a 10 on it.
He'll put a tenner on it.
Yeah.
They're sealed bearings.
Sealed bearings. There is no one to blame in this situation.
Whack-a-nooson. Sealed bearing.
That's made something so they can do grease it.
And he's got his sledge. We're gonna try and get the jack legs down because obviously we've got to get underneath and connect all the drainage and reboard it and insulate it. So if we can get the legs down, set it a bit higher, and then we can drop it if we need to. That'd be frozen solid, wouldn't it?
Well, this is the same.
We have that trouble every year then. Did anyone turn the stopcock off or not?
What trouble every year?
It's freezing.
Well, I thought we were going to do more than just a standpipe.
Well, no, I mean getting in the building. If it freezes to get to this, it's going to freeze getting in the building.
No, it'd be frozen all here and here, wouldn't it?
Don't know, Jack. What it is doing is dripping.
So you can see they've got the full arrest equipment as well. So old mate's got to go up there and chain it. All harnessed up. Health and safety, you see, these boys know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, boys. So the lifter said if this lifts it at this angle, he's going to buy a lottery ticket. Because he reckons he's slightly too far away from that centre point to lift it up. I mean, as soon as he gets it off, he can bring it closer in. But at that point, he's a slightly more boomed out than he was down the business park. And he's questioning it. I think it'll be all right. It looks man enough, doesn't it? We'll see. That's got a lot of boom length on that now. So body wasn't sitting level. The crane lorry wasn't sitting level, so they're trying to level it, see if they can get this lifted.
Yeah, it's knocking out.
Yeah, they might have to drop the trailer, pull in. They're going to drop it down next to it and reset, apparently. Reset.
Everything in life works better when you have a little reset, doesn't it? Isn't that right, Jack? Tip of the day, guys, if you're failing at something, stop and reset.
Have a little reset.
One thing I do know is that fucking brass monkeys out here.
I said earlier, they're not scratching their heads yet, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
They're scratching them now. Right, so we're going for round 2. He's jackknifed it a bit more, so we can get that other side leg further out, because he couldn't extend it because of the trailer. So he's jackknifed it a bit more. He's now closer to the centre point. This is it, man. It's going to get lifted. We're going to have some breakfast as well, because you know us. It's cold, and yeah, bacon and sausage stick with brown. Lovely. That cost us a lot in coffees and bacon rolls. Worth it though. So me and Sam have just nipped to get some breakfast and some more coffees. The hope is that we get back and it's done, because that'd be magical. But I imagine they are still scratching their heads. So basically the crane's too far away from the centre of the lift. So he's one extra boom length out, which takes away probably a couple of tons of power. So they're trying to work out how to do it. Obviously we need it the certain way around for the doors. And yeah, it was a lot easier picking it up than dropping it off, and I think it was a lot easier picking it up and dropping it off than Sam is ordering food from this place. We haven't tried it before, but it's only a stone's throw from the yard. We're just over there. Yes, so fingers crossed we get back and it's done. That'd be amazing. Well, it won't be good for you guys because I'm not filming it, because I'm sitting here. Lovely. Right, so round 3. They actually brought another tractor unit down. So the crane's now in position. We've got another tractor unit bringing the cabin in. So hopefully this is it now, guys. You can get right next door to it, lift it over, bish, bash, bosh. That's the plan anyway. We just had some breakfast, had some coffees. I spilt one on my tummy and blistered it all up. It's just what you need. My tummy. Okay, what'd you call it then? Belly. Belly. It is more like a belly, isn't it? Alright, here he goes. No, over this side, mate.
Yeah, wrong way, mate.
You'd be amazed what a bacon roll can do.
We're just saying, mate.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We got it in. Look at that. So much better position. So much better. It's literally right next to the crane now, so the centre of lift isn't far away from the crane at all. You can swing it right around over the back, right around onto the pads. 20 minutes done. Bish bash bosh. These guys know what they're doing. Big shout out to Dave Watson Transport. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Right, let's get this thing on. Let's get it done. So last time it was like 3 and a bit full extensions on the boom, and now we're barely at 2 full extensions on the boom. So we can lift this piece of piss. So Sam's just lowering the jack legs, and so far those two have come out and come down without any hassle. So we need it a bit higher really, so we can get underneath and board it, and then we can lower it down at a later date. But it's on the pads, guys, it's there. So that's all 4 jack legs down. We've just got to choose a height.
Nearest hole. How hard do you want?
Slightly hot, one, yeah. Why don't you go around to where he, oh, you can lift from here, can't you? He's got a remote. That's that one done.
Right, how many holes have we got showing? 4 holes showing.
Have you got a level here?
Andy, you got a level?
Well, the pads are level, we lasered them.
Oh,
So if there's 4 holes, there's 4 holes showing.
Pretty confident on these pads, eh?
I am.
1, 2, 3, 4. So where are we going down, haven't we?
That's nearly the end of the year, I've got something right soon. There it is. Site office in position. Mine and Sam's to go on top next week. Double story. Lovely. And there's Sam's arse. Look at that, the 160-foot trailer is now a normal trailer. They shortened it. That's a hell of a bit of kit, that. Right, I'll get the ladder out, put it in the transit. So that's a wrap, guys. Sam, Chunk and Andy are just putting the gate back on. I've got to shoot off. I've got the West Suffolk Deaf Children's Society Christmas party. So I've got to try and remember all my sign language. I should do, really. Yeah, so I'm going to go there. Sam, that'll finish up. We've got to do the digger track Monday morning. But the port cabin's in. It is in. It's on the pads. It's lined up. It's square. It's plumb. We managed to get the jack legs down, so it's slightly higher than it was. So we can get under there and reboard it, insulate it. What a day. I'm freezing cold, other than my belly, which is when we went to get some coffees, I spilt one on my belly and it's now scalded and blistered. Lovely. Okay guys, well, we'll see you Monday morning, bright and early, 5 o'clock in the yard for another week. But this was a special Saturday start of the Daines-Lowe Weekly. Yeah, buddy! Monday morning. Obviously the big move just happened Saturday. So now we've got a nice dry space on site. So we're just getting the generator out because we've got the power connected to the site, but no meter yet, so we can't use anything. So we're going to take the generator, and we've got something where we can have a kettle, potentially a little heater. We've got some chairs on board, somewhere dry to sit, and we can start cracking on, make that our base of operations. So that's what we're on today. We're going to get under that new port cabin, see if the bottom needs stripping off and reboarding and insulating, and then get it lowered. So before Thursday, before the next port cabin to turn up to go on top, we need to get that lowered. So it's getting the drainage underneath, getting the power underneath, getting the boarding on, getting the insulation in. Lovely. So we're going to get cracking. Chunky's just gone down the yard. We've got some 6F2 turning up today, 4 loads today, 4 tomorrow, 4 Wednesday. Carry on with this hard standing. Pad foot roller Wednesday. It's all goo 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 is what they say, Daines-Lowe. Right, let's get cracking. So we're down the yard, guys, and it seems like Chunky wanted to put the bucket on from the other side of the yard. Fully stutted out. That's got a hell of a reach on it, look at that. Yeah, we'll have to challenge these two machines this week. Well, the JCB's going back Wednesday, so hell of a reach.
Yeah, the back side, make sure you don't miss any nails.
Right, so first job for Legs. He's getting under this thing, under the port cabin. I'll show you the offending article. So as you can see under here, we've got these big voids that were once insulated and boarded. So you can see a lot of it is still boarded. Some of them are falling out. Some of the insulation's fallen out. Thank you. Yep, thank you, mate. That's Sam inside, a old clubfoot. So we're going to get this reboarded, insulate these areas that haven't got insulation at the moment. You alright there, Legs?
Alright.
Legs have seen a spider.
Oh, mate.
Bit big, is it?
No.
Big boy pants on today, Con. And then we've got to get the drainage pipes into where we've brought the connection up across to the back. And once we've done that and boarded this is getting lowered back down all the way to the bottom of these legs. So we've got less of a void. Lovely. Right, I'm going to get out of here. There's big old spiders, apparently. Have fun, Legs. Lovely. Right.
Morning, guys. Right, plan for today is we've got a couple of jobs to go and look at, a few bits to do. Andy and Chunky are getting the track off the 9-tonner because the idler wheel's gone. Legs is underneath. We're going to start mapping out in here where stuff's going. So we've got patio doors going this end and a bit of a shop. So we're going to start mapping out where stuff's going. We're going to put some spray paint along the floors, work out how many materials we need here and there, sort out how many boards we got, sort out where windows are going, get this thing ready and prepped up, ready for a reverberation. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yeah.
A reverberation, so that by the new year we're all ready to go. That's the plan, isn't it? I'm using the camera the other way around now, Jack. This is a struggler tippage. He said use the camera the other way around and look at the camera, which means I'm looking at you the viewers at home. So yes, top tip of the day, look at the camera. Eye to eye confirmation. Is that right, Jack?
Transferable skills.
Transferable skills all round. Not sure how much you can see outside the window, but it's all go out there today as well. It's nice to be here and cracking on, guys. It's nice. So it's all go. Lovely jubbly. Getting on with it, it's going to be nice. So guys, we've got the Michelin Man underneath the porter cabin. We've got Michelin Man under there doing a bit of measuring up.
Yeah.
We've got Con and May over the other side there, Con and May. And they're just going to measure up for insulation and reboarding underneath. So lots to do, guys. I've just calculated how much wood and boards and insulation, etc. that we need in here, because the plan is, because we're under sort of a tight schedule to get this open before, we want to be open in the new year. First week back, second week back. So the most important thing is reception and shop. Get this end completed, done. Then we can sort out all these things. So we've marked it all out on the floor today where stuff's going, where all the rooms are going, where all the walls are going. And then we've got a staircase going inside here. You walk down the corridor, through a door, corridor, up the stairs, through the ceiling, into the next porter cabin on top. That'll be mine and Jack's office. The boys are levelling as we speak. The 9-tonner is out of action because the idler is broken. It's all go. So big changes this week, guys. Once we start getting materials here, timber and stuff is going to come along really quickly. Looking forward to it.
Hi guys,
Afternoon.
little trip to MKM. We're going to start boarding and insulating and
Framing.
all sort framing.
Stud work, Jack.
Stud work.
That is the technical term.
The technical term is stud work. The new porter cabin.
What it will be is studs at work.
Haha. So we have to get some materials, and I can guarantee you we're not overweight. I don't know if we're over height.
No, we're not overweight or height. We just might get done for unsecure load.
Unsecure load. Yeah, I think it's secure. It just looks a bit sketchy.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely secure. No way none of this is coming off.
No.
We're only going to go a mile down the road.
Private road.
Hasn't got to last long.
No. So we'll. I'll show you the interesting load when we get back. It's a bit rainy here. Yes.
It's 5 degrees today, and I'll tell you what, guys, that's colder this week than it was last week when it was -1.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to the yard. Lovely. So we've got insulation inside now, then we've got 200 lengths of 2x2. We're going to start framing it out. There you go, technical term for you. But JCB, some might say it was overkill, but we expected not to get this lift on the pads, you see. We were assuming we'd have to use this and the Manitou to lift it off of the lorry and then try and manhandle it in here ourselves. So it was surplus to requirements, rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Lean what? Oh, it's just a bit of ballast. Morning people! A little bit of a late start on the videos this morning. We're already down the yard. We've got all the boards on. We've got some lovely windows here as well. We have big double doors here, window here. We've got a new door for there. Connor's underneath at the moment getting it DPM'd, so we're going to lower it. Obviously we've got the water, we've got the drainage pipes going under now. Perfect fall on them. And we're also bringing down the other stuff we've hoarded. So that's another port cabin we hoarded. Don't know why we need it, but we got one. And we've got another container coming down. And yes, pad foot arrives tomorrow. The JCB telehandler goes back, so we can get this whole site pad footed. Thump, 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 hard, hard, hard. So first job today, me and Sam are going to go and see a quote. Oh look, our lovely new steps, look, lovely. And we are gonna get set up in here. We've got the blower, the heater, got the chop saw, got a nice little workbench on the go with all our tools. Insulation, 2x2, batten, and we're gonna start kitting out, refurbing that end, because that's customer end, that's important. So, deleting these windows at the back. Sam's probably told you this, but those French doors are going there, big window here, window there, lovely, insulation, warmth, enjoyment. Hey Connor. Yeah. Okay, well we best get cracking on. Right, DPM Con, that's what we need to cut, innit? Bit of DPM. Hi guys, oh look, the JCB's just turned back up. I think they had a bit of a struggle getting the container on the lorry, because the container has got our 26 metre long military tent inside, which is very heavy. So the forklift struggled to get it up and on the lorry, but they managed it, best men on the job. So, yeah. Oh, he's going to give a bit of a boom demonstration. at this. So as you can see guys, that's bloody high. So I'm going to get back under there. Me and Connor are DPMing under there at the moment. Hence the Michelin Man overalls. And these guys are going to get the container off, I guess. Yes. Well, crack on. So guys, we're under the port cabin. Me and Connor are DPMing it under here. So trying to protect the bottom as best we can. So DPM. Then we're going to batten this on. We're just stapling it up now. With temporary and a lot of crawling about and a lot of rocks and a lot of staples, but we're getting there slowly but surely. And then we're insulating on the inside. There is some insulation in places. You can see there is some insulation where the boards haven't come off, but then there are other sections where the boards have come off. But we're insulating inside just to make sure it's easier. I mean, it's bad enough trying to get this DPM up under here, let alone trying to insulate it as well. We've got the drainage pipes through now, so when we lower it, it's got enough room to lower it, and it won't touch the pipes. And then obviously we'll plumb it in all at the back here. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. I think it's raining outside, but we're under here in the dry, so little mercies, hey. Anyway, see you soon. I thought I'd get out to see what was going on, and I'm missing the show. No one's filming it. Got both of them on the old go, we have. It's down, it's on the ground. I'm not sure which machine did it better, but they helped, they both lifted it. So this container, we actually did a job at a container storage place and they were replacing some of their containers. So we got this for like 200 quid for a 20-foot container, completely dry. So, although it has got at the front, obviously these have two doors, this has only got one door. But it's all good. It's some nice dry storage for us down the yard. Lovely, right, I best get back under the port cabin and start doing some more DPMing. So obviously the tent weighs a lot more than we thought, hence the mission lifting it. But I'll show you. Yeah, look, this is the tent in here. 26 metre long. Picture of tent. 26 metres long, 10 metres high, 6 metres wide. No, 6 metres high, 10 metres wide. Lovely bit of kit. So far it's just been used for parties. Before that it was used for supercars. And now it's going to be used for dry storage at an aggregates yard.
Hey!
Chunky's 67 going on 14. Right. Maybe a coffee, then get back under there. It's all go, go, go out there. Me and Connor are in the dungeon. Ow, it's alright mate, that's my fault. Now we've got the DPM up, we're battening. We're putting some lovely battens on, and then we're out there moving containers, and Sam's even taken his coat off because it's probably so toasty and warm inside the port cabin he doesn't need one on. Lovely. Well, anyway, we'll best get cracking, hey. It's one long video and then we cut it in half.
Yeah, length. Jack, good morning.
Hi.
Midweek here, guys. So the video has just dropped with the struggler. Hope you're all enjoying it. Looks like you are because the views are shooting through the roof. It's a good video, wasn't it?
It was a good video.
So as we are getting more subscribers and we're dropping a few more good videos and you're liking the struggler video and you finally got us over that 1,000 mark, which we're so grateful for.
Magic 1,000.
Because now we can start earning a bit of wonga out of it. I mean, we haven't done it for that reason, but every little helps, doesn't it? It's Christmas. But now you've got us there, guys. As a big thank you, we've got so much content for next week's video that we're going to split it in two. So we're going to do a part one on Wednesday, aren't we?
Yeah, well, you've just watched part one.
You've just watched part one. This is on part one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. So part one is here now, happening live to you, the audience. So part one, and then it's so long that we've split it into two, and you're going to get part two on Friday. So you've got a bit of a double bubble from Daines-Lowe this week,
whammy.
ain't they?
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoy it, guys. But it's we've done it to say thank you to you guys at home, because the more you watch, the more we can do, the better we all are, and the more we get along. Lovely. So yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy part one and part two. Drop the comments below. We like to read the comments. There were some good ones actually. It's nice to know that we're getting subscribers over from other channels.
We're going to try and hit up some other channels.
Yeah, we're gonna do our little investigation in the background and try and hit some unsuspecting channels, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah, hit them up.
Hit them up. We're after you, Lord Muck. So anyone knows of Lord Muck or can contact Lord Muck, get him to contact Daines-Lowe, because we're only local to him. He's a good old Suffolk boy, and yeah, it'd be good to get him on the channel at some point. So the struggler is going to become a regular thing because he's just a top bloke. He's going to come here every week, every month.
Every month.
He won't be able to come every week. That's a big fuel bill. He'll come every month.
We've got a long list of things that he can be cracking on with.
Yeah, the list for him to do is, because we're getting busier and busier, and we've always got so much on, maintenance is something that we don't normally tend to slack in, but it does get like waylaid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's hard to continue the maintenance cycle. So the struggler can pick up where we can't. So it's good. So anyway, enjoy part one. Go back and see part two when it drops on Friday. Like and subscribe and share. Share around the world, you know. Internationally known is what we will be. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Daines-Lowe International, here we come.